what's up? So today we are doing another Destiny 2 review over the Rat King, which is a Red War exotic, very much like the Mida Multi-Tool. And also very much like the Mida Multi-Tool is the structure of this video. So this video will be split into three parts. The analysis and the things I disliked, the things that I liked. Um, and another thing is if you guys are interested in this weapon, I do advise you guys to go down into the link in the description. I have a full thing of all of the clips that I got, and also all of the information that I've got for this video. Because there's a lot of YouTubers and there's a lot of websites that go way more in depth than me. Anyways, guys, hope you guys like this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. And at the very end of the video, I will explain why. Anyways, guys, let's get on with this video. So the Rat King is a Red War exotic. It is a sidearm, and it's made of rats, and it's actually made of rat bones. And what's really cool about it is that the sight are like actual like pieces of cheese, which I think is really cool, and a kind of like a cute addition. So so starting off is the vermin perk. So the vermin perk states that when reloading, uh, it will grant you a period of invisibility, which will help a lot in the PvE, especially against AI. And if you're using it against or in PvP, I guess, but it'll really work within PvE. And the Rat King Catalyst uh, will help will give you health regen and also uh, uh, an extended period of invisibility, which is longer than what you would have on the standard Rat King. So it fires in semi-auto and full auto, um, and it has average damage within the kinetic sidearms category, and it has a certain amount of length, um, and it does have fall off as well, and so it does climb up towards, or it, so its recoil will climb up above whoever you're shooting. Uh, it will like slowly climb depending on where you're shooting at. But yeah, so on to the things I disliked about the weapon. So this last part, not great length, especially because um, most kinetic sidearms or just sidearms in general do have a very low or doesn't have a great shooting capability within long lengths, but it does have an average length, which unfortunately means that it has really bad fall off, which again is something that it's kind of unfortunate because this weapon is very nasty, especially whenever you use the full auto. But unfortunately, because it's a full auto, it will slowly climb, um, which again, like there's certain, like all weapons are going to have recoil, but it depends on where that recoil is moving. Like for instance, the Mida, which I'll probably be like using a lot of the things I said in the Mida multi-tool video, and I'll kind of be comparing and contrasting it towards the Rat King video. So the thing is that whereas the Mida multi-tool, where its recoil uh, will dip to the left, this will slowly climb towards the enemy, which means that let's say if you're trying to work for headshots, you're most of the time, and especially with the sidearm, you're never going to hit a full like one shot headshot. Basically, you're never going to do that in Destiny because of armor and things like that. Um, And so the thing is that one shot and you're already above your opponent's head or whoever you are shooting is at, like above their head. Um, and also like if you're using the hunter class, it's kind of useless because I believe the hunter class does have a perk as well that will that also does invisibility. So really, if you were to be using the catalyst, I could see where like the health regen might help a little bit, but to be honest, you're just beating a dead horse. Um, but yeah. So the things I really liked. So I really like the idea of the invisibility, especially within uh the PVE. Because the thing is that whenever it comes to visibility, always want to be able to get the enemy, especially within PvE, onto a good blind side. Most enemies, it's usually the head, or some enemies. There's an enemy inside the game where they carry a lamp, so you're able to if you're able to shoot at the lamp, it does burn damage, but it will also instantly kill that enemy, which I think is really, really cool whenever you factor in invisibility, which means that whenever an enemy is stationary and they can't see you, meaning that it makes it way more easier for you to aim down sights or do whatever you need to be able to hit them in the blind spot that you need to. Now, which I don't know if that's a negative or a positive. Um, Basically, it could be summed up to saying that Destiny 2 has some really bad AI. But I do honestly think though that like it's a really really cool perk if you're not using Hunter. And then with Rat King Catalyst, it brings it out even more within the having an extended period of time instead of having, let's say, and again, I'll probably prop a picture up there that you could see like the times that you can stay invisible, but it drastically makes the time that you're able to go into your invisible perk um, way way more timeliness, which means that you're able to hit more enemies and overall you're able to just do as much as you can, um, and you're able to do more because obviously within invisibility you basically want to do as much as you can, um, so the fact that you're able to put in a couple more things will truly affect how you play the game. And then obviously with the health regen, it's always awesome. um, Obviously like health regen in any game is awesome. Everyone's gonna no matter which game it is, everyone will always try to run a perk that will either increase health regen or will put out straight out health regen. So yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Um, and also hit that notification bell because what that does. So I'm not being paid by YouTube through engagement or anything. But what this does is that it gets me out onto the algorithm, so that way where I'm able to reach more people. So that way they can learn more about comics, or let's say if they have a reader's block, they're able to find some really good manga to read, or a watcher's blocks, or whatever. They're able to discover more and learn more, which is always something that I want to be able to do. And especially with these, especially with these like weapon analysis, um, this like these videos are supposed to help them. So the fact that I'm able to get out onto that algorithm will, help tons and tons of more people. But anyways, guys, hope you guys like this video, and I will talk to you all later. See ya.